We spend billions of dollars on training. And it's not for jobs which exist. No one's ever asked the head of Woolworths or Wesfarmers or me, what's it take, mate, for a black fella to be job ready, value add day one? Job ready, value add day one. What's it take? What skills do you need, mate? You know, look, we've just got this huge training budget. We're doing this, we're doing that. But what do you need? You're the bloke who's going to give them the job. You're the bloke who's going to encourage them to stick it out in week 3 when things are looking pretty tough and everything goes wobbly. So what do you need to make that Indigenous first Australian brother or sister of ours value add so they don't feel what's so famous in Indigenous people is shame? They didn't invent shame, we didn't invent shame. It's shame you feel when you've got a job, but you don't feel quite adequate for it. And then you despair of all the training you did because it's not equipped you for this job. It's equipped you for something else, but not this job. And you can see the cynicism begin to grow in your employer's eyes when he's been promised, hey, employ this Aboriginal person, he's got the talents you need, and you find out he hasn't. And after a few times, that cynicism about the system begins to question itself and then starts to get misinterpreted as racism. But in fact, what's happened is that we just haven't demanded from our political leaders and our bureaucrats that they do not train at all unless there's a guaranteed job at the end. And why haven't they done this? It's not because they're not expert trainers. It's not because they're not great Australians. They are. But there hasn't been guaranteed jobs before. What the Employment Covenant has done is to create 25,000 jobs on its way to creating Tanya Major's challenge to us all of 50,000 jobs. And high-class problem, those jobs are not getting filled. If they were getting filled, we wouldn't have an Indigenous disparity. It would be gone. But those jobs are not getting filled. And that is because we need now to take that tremendous historical opportunity that never been done before record of all these jobs and train to match them, create the education, the environment and the training where we can go around from school to school and say, listen, young fella, you stay at school. There's a guaranteed job for you at the end of it. And if you want to be a little bit more ambitious, mate, there's a guaranteed training course for a guaranteed job at the end of your school. Now stay at school. And when that happens, we won't have a disparity.
For generation.